Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're making Parker House rolls. Sometimes restaurants go out of their way and they make these. They're sort of like pull-apart rolls that have a lot of rich butter flavor in them. Sometimes they get really fancy and serve them in a box of their own, or they just put them in the bread basket. Whatever the case is, these rolls are delicious. So I totally had to try to make them. But of course, I've never made them before. We're gonna learn together. We're gonna bake together as well. You learn from my mistakes. Hopefully everything turns out great, which it usually does. So if I can do this, you can too. We're also making it because let's make some Parker House rolls. The truth is I never made them. Not even once in my life, I have only eaten them. Let's start baking and learning. Learning? Yeah, because I'm learning all the time. Mix dry ingredients first. All-purpose flour, yeast, sugar, salt, potato flakes or potato flour. Whisk together. Whisk your wet ingredients, 1 egg into milk. Add wet ingredients to the dry. Add in your softened butter. Mix for about 10 minutes until it's a smooth dough. The dough is nice and smooth and soft. Go ahead and move it into a lightly greased bowl. Cover and let rest for 60 to 90 minutes. It will almost double in bulk, but should be very puffy. Now that the dough has gotten really puffy, get some melted butter ready to go. The key to Parker House rolls. Let's go ahead and measure this. We're going to cut this in half. I'm going to do it scientifically. Half will be half of 7, 7, 4. Lightly grease your work surface. We're going to create an 8 by 12 rectangle, and then we're going to start to shape our Parker House rolls. So I'm going to start with my hands first. I tend to do better that way. So here's 8 inches, so at least I know I can get that. Once you have your 12 by 8, and it's shrinking down just a little bit, so I'm going to push back out to the 12. Go ahead and add that yummy melted butter on. And don't worry if you have extra left over, because we're going to use it at different stages. Now we're going to cut this lengthwise so we're going to cut it across into half. Now what we're going to do is to fold this over, so it's going to be about 2.5 by 12. It's going to leave a 1/2 inch at the edge there. It's very, very buttery and gooey. Perfect. Then we're going to cut this into 4 separate pieces. Pan that's 9 by 13. And we're going to take these pieces, we're going to flip them over so that the lengthwise is going down in the pan. Just like this. We're going to gently flatten the rolls so that they cover the entire space. Cover the pan and let rest for 45 minutes to an hour. At the end of the rise cycle, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Look how puffy they got. Into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until they're a nice golden brown and feel set, whatever that means. They look done. Time to check them. They look a nice golden brown. Let's just give it a touch. Ooh, they're firm on top. I think that means set. Let's remove them. Let's put butter on them right now. Brush the remainder of your melted butter on top. Oh my. I moved them to a platter, but let's pull it apart. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Yum. Parker House roll. Oh, buttery my. Yum. These look fantastic, I have to say. They look great. Let's take a bite. Mmm. Mmm. It went like this because they are cloud soft and they bounce right back. Mmm. What a phenomenally great roll. We did it! We made Parker House rolls. Woohoo! If I can make Parker House rolls for the very first time with you watching me every step of the way, you can too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check me out on Instagram, and keep sending those song requests.